So, hello.
Hello.
So,
Hi.
we have a special guest with us today. This is Erri. Say hi,
Hey.
Erri. I'm Mark.
I'm Tom.
We're at Freenode Live, so let me just spin you around. These are people at Freenode Live. There we go, very quickly. Those are all the people at Freenode Live. They don't want to be in this at all. There's a lot of people actually in talks, and we're just getting a very quick emergency podcast. So,
Emergency podcast.
the emergency podcast. This is the emergency edition.
Emergency.
So, Nodecast Live. We're on Nodecast. Hello, Nodecast.
So-
I've talked today at this conference, so I'm a little bit wired.
His talk was
and
amazing.
freaky. But apparently, my talk was amazing. This is good.
Yeah.
This is my fangirl. Say your fangirl.
No.
Mate, don't knock the table. They don't want to hear that.
The random tapping. It's the mice.
Yeah. So, first question. What's good about conferences?
Oh God, everything. Conferences are brilliant.
I am a troll. You get freebies like this guy.
You do get freebies, and there are stickers.
And stickers.
Groovy stickers. Hello, CZ. We've got your stickers. We've got
Yes.
your desk, actually. We're at the CZ desk right now. We have all your stickers here. They're very, very groovy. I like this one. But my favourite is this. I'm taking this one. This one. This is the best sticker of the conference.
It is amazing.
So, good about conferences. Well, actually, the people make the conferences the best thing, I think.
Yeah, if it wasn't for all the punters and people actually coming along, as well as the speakers and just the people coming along to visit, it wouldn't. Well, there wouldn't be a conference. It would just be a load of people over stalls sat there going, "What's going on?"
There's all the exhibitors as well, and there's the sponsors, and then there's the wonderful organisers. The wonderful organiser of this one is Crystal, and Crystal's done an amazing job. This is the first ever Freenode Live, and you wouldn't think so. What do you reckon, Erri? It's good, isn't it?
I was going to say that my favorite thing is the people as well, because I get to see people that I don't see very often. Old friends like this guy, and people from Freenode.
Yeah, it's a
So
lot.
it's a whole lot of community stuff that you get when you go to a conference,
And
you get to make new friends.
With this conference being from Freenode, which is an IRC server, you're meeting a lot of people that you've known for a long time but have never met.
Yes.
So that's a really weird thing to get is, people you've been talking to for like 10, 15, 20 years, and you've never met them face to face. Now you've sat at the bar and you go, "Oh, you're that guy," and then within 5 minutes, it's like you're still online.
The other good thing about conferences is that they often organise social events, so you can actually do those sort of things, and you can meet new people and meet new faces, learn a lot. There are often workshops and little tiny groups of people get together. I always find that there's somebody who knows a lot more about any given subject than me at a
And also
conference.
drink.
And yeah, people drink.
There is drink.
There are drinking.
Yeah. So
Okay.
we'll go on to another question, which, I mean, it's quite useful here. We have one speaker and one attendee. So what's it like to speak at a conference?
Frightening. Frightening, it's terrifying. But I did some speaker training with a guy called Damien Conway. He's extremely good. And he taught me that you actually turn that terror and that fear and that into an energy, because it's an energy you feel. You get a tightly wound up stomach. The talks are finishing. That's applause for the lightning talks, and they're doing really well. And that fear that you get can be turned into energy. So doing things like presentation training, practicing your talks, makes speaking a lot easier, but it is still frightening for me. And there's a lot of work that goes in. A lot of speakers put in a lot of work. I know I put a lot of work in. I probably spent maybe 3 or 4 days on my talk in terms of writing it, rewriting it, and then every day for 5 days I practiced that talk and cut down the slides. It started off as 120 slides, went down to about 75.
Wow. That's still a lot of slides, I find. But
That is a lot of slides, but I tend to go fairly quickly sometimes.
yeah. So the flip side of that, what's it like to attend a conference?
You learn a lot of new stuff. You meet a lot of nice people, as Mark said, and it's really cool. It's always really exciting watching all the talks and seeing all the people and getting all this work.
Yeah. I mean, it's also the networking. I mean, you've managed to meet a lot of other people from various other places. Like we've got presenters from Ubuntu, Bytemark, and Yubico here, just to name ones I can see off the top of my head. And it's great chatting to them and seeing how much they give back to the community and help with it as well. Mm-hmm. So I mean, and you're making links all the time for that sort of thing.
Oh wow, we have a keynote speaker walking past. You can come past. We're doing a podcast, so yeah, you can say hello.
So feel free to join in. This was the first day keynote speaker.
Hi.
This is Deb.
Nicholson here.
Yeah, and she was fantastic. She taught a lot of good stuff. I even used one of your words. I had to mention mentors and we all become mentors. My talk on community was about we all become parents in a community. I said that all parents are mentors. Everybody grows up and becomes a leader. We all get to be leaders, we all get to be the parents, and we all get to be mentors, and that's our job. When you've been in a community long enough, your job is to take those new people coming in and mentor them so that they get to be like you. And Deb's talk, worth seeing, good speaker, very funny.
Very good.
Far funnier than I was.
Funny's not always. For keynote, it's good, but for sometimes people need the information.
Yeah.
That's just the funny.
Yeah, I mean, it's the entertainment as well, but not necessarily funny but informative as well. So, you're here. You can answer a question.
Okay.
Okay.
What's this podcast about?
Anything we just ask random questions.
Okay,
So,
great. Cool.
what's the best thing you like about a conference?
Oh. The hallway track.
The hallway track.
Yes! I just said the same hallway track.
I know. I also like when they have iced coffee, but
Iced coffee is good, but
it's not a deal breaker. But
we have this thing in Pearl conferences called Hallway Plus Plus. And a Hallway Plus Plus is people wear the sticker to say, please come and talk to me. Because it means that they're actively encouraging people to come and talk to them. They've never talked their first time at a conference.
Yeah.
So you wear a Hallway Plus Plus badge so that they know that they can join your conversation.
yeah, I've seen that. I was at YAPSI the year it was in Austin.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's Matt Trout started that one. So are you going to come to YAPSI next year?
I don't know, where's it going to be?
It's Glasgow.
I'd love to go to Glasgow. But
Yeah.
Come to YAPSI in Glasgow in 2018.
Yeah, we've also
that's
got
a little ways away from me. You might be able to tell from my voice I don't live here.
Indeed.
So no promises, but Glasgow sounds great.
Yeah, we've got a Floss UK in Edinburgh as well in April, and that's also
Those are
nice.
all great places, and
Yeah.
it sounds like fun. Hopefully other folks on the podcast live closer.
So whereabouts? I should not ask that while we're there on the internet, but you need to tell me later because I think Floss UK got some bursaries for speakers.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to put a talk in to that, there are, it's a blind submissions as well. So we've just had the first round of submissions. The second round of submissions coming soon. We vote on them blind, and then we look at the bursaries afterwards.
So they're
we-
anonymous. You
Yeah,
don't know who the
we don't know
speaker
who
is.
the speaker is, so
Right.
we choose, and if we've got the money to get them there as well, then it's fantastic.
Okay, I'm sold.
No, absolutely
Great.
excellent.
Thanks a lot. Well, I'm going to let you go back to
Oh,
whatever.
thank
No
you,
worries.
and thank you for joining our podcast.
Bye.
Thank you. So, we're going to go to...
A bit of randomness.
That
there,
was a bit
and
random.
You can also submit to Floss UK and European Pearl Conference as well. You don't have to be doing Pearl.
Yeah, come along, it'll be great. So, on that vein, what should you do if you're attending a conference?
All right, the first thing you should do when you're attending a conference is to go and say hello to someone. You'll be surprised. There's a large number of people who want people to say hello to them. We have 2 other people. So, hello, I'm going to wave at the other people. We're doing a podcast. You can come around and answer questions if you like. We get random people in here.
Hello. We're just wandering around the room.
Right.
Where the other tables are.
Yeah, so we'll do that. Say hello to yourself.
Hello. I have the wrong hat on. This table, but
We're not this table.
No,
we just commandeered it.
We've just stolen the sushi table just to do this.
Yeah. So,
And you're fine with a red hat.
yeah. All right. Good. Then it's fine.
yeah.
We're all friendly. So it looks like the talks are finished because loads of people are wandering up to us now, which is making this more fun.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there's now the room is absolutely completely full. Yes.
Yeah.
Which is entertaining. But
So the thing you should do at any conference is go and say hello to someone.
Yeah.
Make sure you go and talk to the people who are on the tables because it's often a very, very long day for them.
Yeah.
So they like meeting new people, that's why they're here. Go and talk to the speakers, especially if you attend one of the talks. Go and say thank you.
yeah. Oh, definitely.
Because you really appreciate it when somebody comes up and says thanks for the talk. Even if you don't agree with them or don't like the talk, say thank you anyway. They took the time to make the talk.
I mean, definitely go and talk to the speakers, especially the ones you've enjoyed, and also the organisers. If you manage to catch them while they're
Give
running,
organisers a lot of love.
if you manage to catch hold of one while they're running around like a headless chicken because everything's not quite gone wrong yet, give them a hug
Yeah, okay,
Maybe
so
give them a coffee because they might need it.
you could be having a bad day, you might have some problems at the conference. Remember that the people you're talking to often are volunteers, they're not being paid. So go up to them, be as polite as you can, and really, if you're having a lot of trouble, they're going to be just as concerned about that as you are. You might be upset, they don't want you to be upset, they want you to have a good time, so try to be a little friendly about that, and then you're going to get a lot more response and a lot better response.
Yeah. And another thing I'm going to say is, quoting the great Bill and Ted, be excellent to each other.
Be excellent to
Just,
each other.
you know, just be nice to people. It's a good thing to do, and it saves a lot. It saves a lot of problems. Be nice to people. People are nice back. You go have drinks. Everyone's happy. Yay! So yeah.
Next question, or are we out? Are we out?
I'd say we're roughly out. Yeah, we might come back to a couple of these on a longer conversation because I can think of a couple of a bit long, good long ones.
Okay, yeah, we can do
So-
that. But what are we calling this thing?
I don't know. What should we call it, Eric?
Call it after this guy.
He's got himself to
I've forgotten the animal. There we go. What's the animal?
It's a chameleon, maybe?
Is it a gecko? It's a chameleon.
It's a chameleon.
Yay!
What the chameleon? There we go. There's a
Yeah, but
title.
what the chameleon?
Yay!
And this was Freenode Live. We're going to go and sit in the keynote now. And this was absolutely fantastic. Getting the opening keynote speaker to come and talk to us. It was really, really great to have our guest here today. This is Errietta. Errietta is a programmer. She works for a really great company and she's a wonderful person. So thumbs up to Errietta. We'll catch you guys later. Bye.
Bye!